Unang gamitin ng mga pasahero ang 24 na self-check-in kiosk sa Ninoy Aquino International Airport or NAIA Terminal 1. Ang mga bagong kiosk na 24 hours ay layong mabawasan ang pagdagsa ng mga pasahero sa check-in counters at mapabilis ang proseso gamit lamang ang facial recognition system. Samantala, sunod naman dito ay ang nakatakdang pagbubukas ng OFW Lounge sa Terminal 1. Sasabak ang nasa 200 kabataang atleta sa 14th ASEAN School Games sa Brunei Darussalam simula November 20 hanggang November 28. Pinangunahan ng Department of Education at Philippine Sports Commission ang send-off ceremony para sa mga student athletes. Ang Philippine team ay nakatakdang lumahok sa 8 sports category, partikular ang swimming, badminton, basketball, sepak takraw, netball, pinkaksilat at wushu. Ang nasabing mga batang manlalaro ay produkto ng palarong pambansa.
Bangladesh former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has been sentenced to death after being found guilty of crimes against humanity. The verdict was delivered Monday by a 3-judge panel at the International Crimes Tribunal, which ruled that Hasina was responsible for persuading law enforcement to carry out hundreds of extrajudicial killings. Hasina was charged with 5 counts, mainly related to accusations that she directed the murder of protesters, ordered demonstrators hung, and authorized the use of lethal weapons, drones, and helicopters to suppress unrest.
The United Nations Security Council voted in favor of a U.S.-drafted resolution backing U.S. President Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan on Monday. As the resolution passed by a vote of 13-0, the international force will restore order in Gaza, protect civilians, and open the way to broader aid distribution and rebuilding. However, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated his government opposition to the creation of Palestinian state.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky signed on Monday a letter of intent to purchase up to 100 French-made Rafale fighter jets, along with drones, air defense systems, and other military equipment as part of the efforts to boost the country's long-term security. Zelensky said Ukraine expects to receive 100 Rafale warplanes, advanced French radars, and 8 SAMP-T air defense systems, and described the event as a historic agreement. French President Emmanuel Macron praised the move as a new step forward in France-Ukraine relations.
At narito ang recap ng mga nagbabagang balita ngayon.
Sa ulo ng mga balita, Quiapo Church, hinimok ang mga deboto na manalangin para sa bayan. Panibagong big-time hike sa presyo ng gasolina at diesel, umarangkada na. Paratang ni Senator Amy kay PBBM, inalmahan ng mga opisyal at makabayang grupo. DILG, kakasuhan ng 24 na LGU executives na umalis ng bansa sa gitna ng kalamidad. 200 kabataang atleta sasabak sa 14th ASEAN School Games sa Brunei. At ex-Bangladesh Prime Minister, pinatawan ng death sentence kasunod ng hatol na crime against humanity. Hatas at pantay na balita, komprehensibong ulat para sa pulso ng masa. Ito ang News Force.
At yan po ang mga pinakamainit na balita ngayong araw na ito. Manatiling nakatutok sa aming mga ulat at update sa Facebook, Golden Nation Network, at mag-subscribe sa YouTube, Golden Nation Network. Ako po si Lorlyn Garcia Velarde. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Ito po ang News Force.